different point of view. So you can share this live stream with other people, but you can also share the other live stream too, and you can switch between live streams. It's a late night dinner happening here. We've got, oh, where did the chicken broth go? No, we're gonna be making some pilaf. We're gonna be making some macaroni and cheese and some rib roast beef. That's what's happening here in this live stream experience here on YouTube and on TikTok and here on Twitch. That's right, we're in 3 different places of the internet. Feel free to join in wherever you want to join in. I'll probably let in guests later. We might have Kajal here. Honestly, it's always nice to be doing these live streams. I don't know who's in the room, but if you are in the room, feel free to be part of the conversation by interacting in that live chat experience. It's moderated by some great people here on, oh, Kajal is in the room. Nice to see you here, Kajal. I'll read that in just a second. I can't actually read the comments right now because I'm just a little too far away, but I'm still introducing all the cameras. We've got the live stream experience here on YouTube, moderated by some great people like Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Peaceful Kevin, Sarita Bonita, Janita Bonita, Juliet, Miranda, Rosanna, Noah, Leo, Dougie, Lauren, Natalia, Jam, Ray the Gatekeeper, and Kajal. That's right, Kajal, the Foxy Citalita. Yeah, and she's a moderator over there as well. And then we've got moderators here on the Tickety Talk. The Tickety Talk has moderators like Mikey Milwaukee, Joe Javier, Boba Gizmo Grant, that goes by the name I only follow Ben. Juliet, Danita, Davida, Dorito, Burrito, Lizzie, Izzy, Rem, Abby, Banana Fan, Faux Fabby, and we also got ourselves Sarah, Sarita, Bonita, the Citalita. Yeah, she's over here as well. And also Kajal, that Foxy Citalita. Yeah, and I believe that's it. I might have been forgetting someone. Oh, Jamie Lynn. Yeah, there's Jamie Lynn as well. Those are my moderators that are here on these platforms. Thanks for the heart me. I do appreciate that. We're just starting things up. Do feel free to share this live stream. I'm going to make some food. It's late, and I'm really hungry. And Dad, you already ate, right?
No.
My dad didn't eat, but apparently he'll eat with me after. You want some of this?
Sure.
So he wants some pilaf, maybe some macaroni and cheese, maybe some roast. I believe you probably only want the roast. When it comes down to me reading the chat, let's see what's going on here. Meowishly's in the room. Nice to have you here, Meowishly. Thanks for the gift. I do appreciate it, and thanks for being part of it. It's always nice to see people coming back. The live stream experience was put on hold for a little while I was moving. Even though some people asked me why I wasn't live streaming, I did have people ask me why I wasn't live streaming or making lots of videos while I was moving. It's because moving is hard. And if I make videos on top of moving, well then moving is going to take me 3 times longer because it always takes me longer to do any task when I live stream myself doing it, including cooking. Hey, Miranda Rosanna's here. Nice to have you here, Miranda. Always nice to see a Rosanna in the room. Anyways, let's start cooking up some things. It's going to take about 20 minutes to make the pilaf. It's going to take about 20 minutes to make the mac and cheese. And it's going to take about 20 minutes to make the beef as well. We will be using the conventional oven because I do not feel like going out to the grill right now. But we're not going to preheat it at all. We just use the conventional oven just as it is. But we will prepare the meat and we will prepare the pilaf cooked here in this live stream. And when I'm eating, I'll end up having some people in the room and we can have conversations and you can ask me questions and I'll pay more attention to the chat. But for right now, you can just watch me cook here in my parents' kitchen where we're going to make some beef, some cheese macked up with the macaroni and cheese type of thing happening, and some pilaf. That's right, that's what's happening here in this live stream. Now we're going to get the ingredients for things kind of separated a little bit. I do need to make sure I have exactly what I need, and you know what? I think I need some other things. I do need a little bit of milk. That's right, I need just a little bit of milk. We're going to put that over here for later on. I believe that's for the mac and cheese. We've got butter out here. Let's see, do we have enough butter? Is this the right amount of butter? You know, a little less would do good, but maybe a little more is good. You know what? Let's just do the exact measurement. I'm making my mom's pilaf. I'll just do it the way she's taught me to do it, not the way that I could like pioneer it to be, which is not going to happen, at least in this live stream. No, this live stream is not going to have that happening. I don't want to just be like creating, you know, a different way to cook something that she prefers cooked a specific way. Also, I prefer it the way she makes it. It's much better. Anyways, it's nice to speak with you. Ben, are you on the T app? I don't know what that is, but I'll look into it. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, you like pilaf as well? Thanks for being here and being so interactive in the chat with the people coming in and being all chit-chatty. Thanks for joining in and being part of it. If you want to cook with me at the same time as I'm cooking, you could be cooking with me technically, even in your kitchen, no matter where you are or who you are. I could be cooking with you. If you want to cook with me, feel free to share this live stream experience. It's always great to get more people in the room, and I do appreciate the chit chat. Even though I'm not interacting with the chat so much right now, I'm still showing you what it looks like when I'm making some pilaf. We're starting off with the basics of the ingredients that are used on this pilaf. I'm going to do 1 cup of rice, and it's also going to be made for my grandma to be able to eat later. We're going to prep each of these things first before we start making them. Dang it. I shut all the doors and everything because it is a bit late to be cooking. My grandma already went to bed. My mom's probably trying to sleep. Well, she is trying to sleep. Not probably. I know she is. Anyways, one handful of already cooked noodles. That's cooked. They were cooked in the oven, crispy and whatnot. And that's the way we like to do it. And then we take a spoon, not spoonful, a cupful of rice. All right. This doesn't take that long to make. It's actually a really fun meal to eat. I do like pilaf. I don't know if you like pilaf, but I hope you like pilaf. Or maybe you just like rice in general, and you just have nothing against, you know, delicious, tasty rice. So 1 cup of rice thrown in there as well. Oh, that does not go back in there. Move this over here so it's out of the way, because, you know, I don't want to have a whole bunch of stuff just like cluttering my kitchen area. We're going to be using the garlic over here on the beef, which now leads me to the next part of making the pilaf, which I need to put 1 teaspoon, very important. Wait, no. Yeah, 1 teaspoon. I've messed this up before. Yeah. The salt, if I'm going to mess it up at all, it'll be when I'm putting salt into it. Now, I've had quite the day. This was the last day of me moving and putting things in the storage unit, so things are starting to come back together. But tomorrow, I'm going to try to take the day off, because I might not live stream tomorrow. But if I do, it'll be for fun, and it'll be like in the middle of the day. Anyways, thanks for being here, guys, and thanks for sharing my live stream. I see Burrito's in the room. Nice to have you here, Burrito. She's also one of the moderators. We've got, oh, dang it. This isn't enough, there's not enough salt. Hold on, let's see. There has to be. Oh, yeah, there's a new one. But I don't feel like opening the new one. I have to open the new one. I don't really have a choice. If I want to put the proper measurement of salt, that's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. I'm sure I added a little bit more while trying to pour out that other one. So it feels like that's done. We'll be using this teriyaki sauce as well, but that's over there for right now. And now that I've done that, all the measurements that are like not liquidy are now in there. Now we do the liquid measurements, which is some chicken broth and some chicken broth and some water. Yeah. Chicken broth and water. All right. So now that this can is opened up, I pour that in there, just like that. You know, we're getting it done. It's happening here. This is pilaf for you, and that's 1 cup of chicken broth. And then we put in some water on top of that. And that's all we need to do for the pilaf, which will be cooked up in just a minute. But we move on to the next one, which is adding water into this. Oh my! Look how long it takes to get water. Yeah, that's right. I'm still right here. Now I just gotta fill this thing up. Almost all the way. Not quite though. Because there's really no reason for me to fill it up all the way. But we're gonna put this one right here because I'm gonna have to drain this one when it comes down to me making some pilaf, macaroni and cheese. That's what's happening here. And we're also making some beef. Almost back to you. Alright, and we're going to just clear this and get this ready for whenever that time comes for me to, you know, drain this. Alright, so we're going to let that be heating up real fast. Since this is a gas stove, This should be pretty fast. Anyways, we're heating up some water because that's where the mac and cheese is going to go. We're going to try this Super Mac, the Annie's Super Mac with 15 grams of protein and 16 grams of fiber, which I haven't tried it before, but hey, why not try it now? Anyways, so you have to put in a little bit of milk and butter, and we'll be good. We'll do 2 of these. And it's the standard, you basically wait 7 to 9 minutes and then you drain it and see how soft it is. We'll make 2 of those. That'll be fun. Anyways, we also have some minced garlic that we've got to put into this thing with this thing. I'm just going to turn this down a little bit because I feel like I can hear that and I don't like listening to that anymore. And don't just put the glass on the stove. The glass isn't going to be on the stove cooking. I'm putting stuff in it to then put it into the oven. But I totally agree with you. It's not a good place to cook. The stove is not on in this section where we would be putting the roast, which is wait, no, it's not a roast. It's boneless cross rib roast. It is a roast. This is going to be what we're making here when it comes to the beef. Yeah, we're going to plug in one of them thermostat-y things, and we're going to season it a little bit. We're just going to throw some stuff on there, and we're going to throw it right into the oven because I'm hungry, and it's been a pretty long day, and it's been hot today, and I'm looking forward to eating some food. I also got to cut up an avocado. I'm looking forward to that. And if you're looking forward to eating food too, you can be eating food with me in this live stream because I'm not going to be sitting down with my whole family to eat. I'm just going to make this stuff because, it's pretty late. It's still happening here, but it is a pretty late night. I'm just going to adjust my pocket. We haven't started heating this one up yet. When it comes to this, we've got to put the garlic on there. We have a fork for this exact purpose. So we'll put the garlic on there first. Plenty of garlic. All right. You're right. A little bit more garlic. And just a little bit more garlic. And then we're going to get that fork right there. We're going to put this off to the side. We're going to get that Montreal steak seasonings. Yeah, and we're going to open this new one up. Feels good, right? I know, right? Anyways, thanks for being here, guys, and thanks for being part of it. I don't know who you are or where you are, but welcome. Pond Pondy is here? Pond Pondy, nice to have you here, Pond. It's nice to see people are here. I'm not interacting with the chat so much right now. You know what? That's not working fast enough for me. There we go. Now that's perfect. All right, we'll put more on in a little bit. But if you're here for the first time, or maybe you've never been here before, wait, no. If you've never been here before, you would be here for the first time. Or maybe you've been here before. If you've been here before, or if you're new, it doesn't matter. Regardless, be nice to my moderators and keep it PG. I do gotta remind people that every once in a while. Keeping the live stream experience a safe, fun environment for everyone to be able to interact in. And remember, the live stream experience is rewatchable, and I do try to read the chat. So if you're saying something or sharing something and you feel like this is a private space, it's not. It's a public space, including the things I say. I'm saying them out here in the public for you to be able to rewatch and dissect in the ways you choose to do so. That's all on you. All right, so now we got to pour a little bit of teriyaki sauce on here because this is what's going on right here. We're making a little bit of beef and a little bit of macaroni and cheese, and I guess it's not a little bit, it's quite a bit. Now we're just gonna stab this a bit. Now, I haven't made this before, so I'm going to figure this out. This is technically a rib roast, something like that. Now we're going to stab it, flip it over. Oh, I need 2 forks. Or I could just use my hands. I just don't want to. All right, we're going to let that, this needs to come on there because I need that to still boil. Yeah, there we go. All right, and then we'll just do... Now, it's boneless, but it's still technically a rib. Now, how does that work? I don't know. I'm not going to question it. I'm just letting you know, so you're, adjusting your expectations accordingly. Anyways, sorry if I missed it, but did you move or are you trying to find a place? Oh, I'm still moving. I'm just at my parents' house. I'm trying to figure out where I really want to go. But I don't want to pay rent again for another month in a place that I might not be there for a whole month. So I'm at my parents' house trying to figure things out and trying to figure out where I'm going to go next. I also am excited to see where I can end up. So if you're going to be part of the journey, you're going to be part of the journey. You'll still know what's going on, and I do try to live stream daily, but moving everything out and coming here, I just want to spend more time with my grandma. That girl turns 99 this year. That's right, my grandma turns 99 this year. Isn't that crazy? Life expectancy these days. Anyways, I am making this happen. Yep. Now, we've got this all mixed up. You gotta let it sit for like at least a minute, or it's not gonna catch. And when I say it's not gonna catch, I mean it won't be as tasty. Anyways, these are not going to be used again, but we do want to do more of the Montreal steak seasoning and really just throw that stuff on there. And then when it comes to medium rare, I believe that means it should be at 135. And we're going to let the, I know what you're thinking, that's a lot of Montreal steak seasoning. You're right, it is a lot of Montreal steak seasoning. We're making this keeping in mind that my grandma's going to want to have some of this. And we're actually just trying to make something that she'll like. But she's not going to eat it tonight because she's already in bed. But it is being made with her in mind, so the recipe is actually more of, it's more of an accommodation for what I know she wants to eat. Oh, look, that water's starting to boil up. Anyways, let's get this going with putting this all the way in. All right, perfect. It's in there deep. And we're going to plug it into the conventional oven. And we're actually not going to start it quite yet. But the oven already knows. Yeah, it's a so we're not starting it quite yet, but I'm going to get Cook Options Probe 130. I know what you're thinking. It should be 135 for it to be medium rare. Well, it's going to go a little bit past that anyway. So I'm going to just do 130. So I'm going to do 130, and then I'm going to push start, and it's basically ready to go. But I'm not going to shut it quite yet. No, we're going to leave it open, and we're going to let it just like marinate just a tad bit more. Now, you know what? Let's just shut it. I'm hungry, and it just needs to happen. Regardless, this is attached to a probe, so I don't need to pay attention to it as much as I need to pay attention to what's happening over here on the stove, which we need to actually start lighting up the other burners, and we need to get this to be boiling before we end up shutting it, and then we let it cook for 20 minutes. We're going to need to cook this for 7 minutes, so this one hopefully starts sooner, but we do need to put aside the rest of the ingredients for, wait a minute, how much is this? Okay, so if I cut off this much more, this is how much I need to make the macaroni and cheese. Now that works out for me, right? Trying to figure these things out so that it's a lot easier for me to just do things systematically, step by step. I don't know who's in the room or who's asking me to do what. No co-host yet. Anyways, that's actually so sweet. Oh, nice. Yeah, what is so sweet? I'm not sure what's going on in the chat. I am trying to pay attention to what I'm doing over here. But I also want to provide you with an opportunity to interact with me. But later on, keep watching my live stream, and I guarantee you'll be able to interact with me when I'm eating the dinner. I'll end up serving a little bit for my pops and whatnot, and I'll sit down with you guys and I'll eat with you. Because I can, and I will. And I've been moving for a couple of days, which means I wasn't live streaming these last 2 days, which was understandable. Once again, moving is a pretty stressful thing. So when you're picking stuff up and you're moving it, moving out of a place is more stressful, and I've prepped it so that it'll be more fun for me to move into a place. So if you're looking for a future live stream where you do watch someone move, that'll still end up happening. It's easier to move into a place rather than to move out of a place, my opinion. And I've done it tons of times. So it'll be a lot of fun because you can kind of like plan it out a little bit more, plus it'll be more interactive. You can help me decide where to put things maybe. And that's a reason to keep following me, because you never know what I'm going to be up to, and I do like to interact with my audience, and that happens later. It hasn't happened right now, where I have said hi to some people. I see people are in the room, but I'm not necessarily reading the chat so much because I'm trying to make some progress with the cooking, because I'm actually really hungry because it's pretty late. And I spent a long day, and I had a long day today doing more with unloading, loading, then unloading. I went to my storage unit. You know, I've prepped things for when I do move into a place, which will be easier. I've made sure to label the boxes properly, so then it's really fun for me to unpack things. I'm good at moving. I'm not as good as moving myself as other people, but hey, that's like the same for pretty much everyone out there in the world. Anyways, thanks for being part of it, and thanks for making it like a lot of fun for me to do live streams. I do hope everyone's in the room and enjoying the live stream experience. I'm just checking on what's going on over here. We've got some beef in the oven. We've got some beef in the oven. We're gonna have some cheese and some pasta mixed together to make macaroni and cheese happening here on the stove, along with some rice that we're waiting for it to boil up first. As soon as this boils up, I cover it up and then we wait 20 minutes. And as soon as that's being made, then we start making the macaroni and cheese, and everything's just kind of like going in order. We already measured the things we need as well, so we've got this going on. And I do realize I need to put this into this sink and this back. And keeping the kitchen clean and orderly while cooking something is honestly a really fun thing to do. It makes it a lot easier to cook in general. I don't know if that's how you feel, but that's exactly how I feel. And we also have the avocado we'll end up cutting later. We've got the macaroni and cheese. Let's double check to make sure we're all good with this. 7 to 9 minutes, 6 cups of water in a large saucepan. We're making that happen. This hasn't started to boil yet? That's weird. It's almost there. I can see it. I can see it. And we're going to just check to see how this is going. Well, it's only 56 on the inside. That makes sense. The probes are nice. Probes are really great. I do appreciate probes and how they work in the kitchen. Makes things a lot easier for me, at least. Anyways, feel free to join in and you can cook with me at the same time as I'm cooking in my kitchen, and I'm live streaming here on 3 different platforms, 3 different moderators, and with 3 different moderating structures with 3 different types of moderators that are present in the types of live streams I have. We have way more than 3 moderators though. Oh, this is almost boiling. As soon as it starts boiling, we start the timer. We're also going to put the butter. See this butter right here? This butter is going to be used in the macaroni and cheese. But we're also going to need to use the milk that I poured and measured into this as well. And we actually need to do twice the ingredients of everything, so I need to pour a bit more in there now that I think about it. But we'll do that later. But that's 2 things of butter in there, and that's almost boiling. And then we bring, oh, it is boiling. Nice. So we can cover it up now, and now that it's boiling, what's really important is after getting it to boil is to like turn it down to a low simmer type of feeling. Just a low simmer. And now it's on low. And now I set a timer for 20 minutes. So clock it. 20-minute timer. Perfect. And in that time we should be able to finish making macaroni and cheese. We should have a whole lot happening here. Now that's bubbling up, so now we're ready to put the mac and cheese in there. I've never made this kind before. I've made Annie's mac and cheese, but not this specific kind of Annie's mac and cheese. Slip out that cheese packet, slip in some of those mac pieces. That's 1. Now I'm putting a lot into 1, which is risky, but we're just gonna make it work. Right, that cheese packet shouldn't be in there. I did put my fingers into that hot water, and I'm fine. I don't know why. It must be because I did it really fast. We've got to pour this cheese packet that I just put into the water. We've got to pour it out before it continues to soak. But I can't rip it open very easily because it's all wet. But hey, look, it's fine. Oh, how nice. Okay, well I guess the inside of it isn't wet. The outside of it feels kind of wet, so we're still going to pour it out. Yeah, that was a mistake, and I did put my hands into that boiling hot pot of water, and my hands are fine. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but it happened. And you saw it happen here in real time, or maybe you rewatched the live stream. If you're rewatching a live stream, you want to go over to my profile to check to see if I'm live right now and maybe interact with me and other people in real time. I can't read the chat right now because I'm standing just far away enough that I can't. But I do appreciate people being here and being part of it. You did see me do what I just did, and it is happening where we're making pilaf, and we're making macaroni and cheese, and we're making some beef. And we'll also cut up an avocado. So that's what's happening here in the kitchen at my parents' house. What's happening in your kitchen, or maybe at the kitchen at your parents' house? I'm not sure who you are, where you are, or what you're up to, but I do like doing these live streams on a daily basis. I appreciate my supporters and the people that come in and be part of the live stream experience by interacting with each other in the live chat. Feel free to join us on the Discord server that I got for the community that's here. I do like to provide you with an opportunity to continue to chit-chat with the people that are here in the room. And you can make some friends, and you can come back time and time again, because I try to live stream at least for 90 minutes a day. It doesn't happen every day. Well, it does happen every day, but it didn't happen these last 2 days. And I do try to make it happen for you to be able to be entertained by. And if you find me to be entertaining, well, this is a live stream for you to be entertained by me in. And do have fun chit-chatting with the others that are here. It looks like we've got people chit-chatting, and we've got some new followers in the room. It's always nice to get new followers. Keep sharing this live stream, tapping on that screen, and getting more people in the room is a pleasure to have happening for me. And if you can help me make that happen, well, I do appreciate that. It is happening here in these platforms, in these spaces and places of the internet on a daily basis for the most part. But this should take about 7 minutes right here. With that one, I need to focus on what I'm doing. I didn't set a timer. This one needs 7 minutes now, I'm guessing. It might need more, but I made that mistake on my own. So now, because, like I put my hand in the water. I'm still a little confused about that. But it's not the first time that I've interacted with boiling hot water and had no side effect. It doesn't mean I can do it. I just don't want to test it too much. But whenever it does happen, it's kind of like, oh, wow, that happened. But that does happen. Okay, good. We're good. I was thinking to myself, that would be way too fast if that was happening. Because we still got like 7 minutes left on this, which might be a little bit longer than 7 minutes. So we're going to turn that temperature up a little bit. Now that seems about right. And then we're going to turn this one up a tad bit as well. And we've got the pilaf cooking, we've got the macaroni and cheese cooking, which means that this is a perfect opportunity for me to cut up some avocado. Yes, perfect opportunity to cut up some avocado. We'll do it and we'll put it on this plate. Yeah. Good, that's not hot. Yeah, it's a big avocado. It's one of them big ones. Yeah, I, for one, enjoy a good avocado every now and then. Not everyone feels the same way. But a good avocado goes a long way. Yeah, it really does. That's just my opinion, And everyone can form their own opinions. Welcome to my kitchen, as I form my opinion. Welcome to my parents' kitchen, as I form my opinions. And provide you with a look into me cooking. Oh, that's going to be good. I just like having big pieces for people to grab. And I'll probably eat most of this. It's just fun to cut avocado and to have it on a little plate and to be able to take it onto your plate and be able to... Does anyone else do this? Is this just me? Is it just me when it comes to making really big pieces for people to grab? I mean, I know people like to dice it up and stuff like that. Wow, that water's really bubbling. Well, maybe we should turn it down. Yeah, just a little bit. Peeling off the skin and just having it be like a big giant piece that you can just grab and throw onto your plate. It also feels really healthy. Oh, that avocado is perfect, actually. It's soft, but not too soft, and it's hard, but not too hard. Now we're going to put this over here and spread out like assembling a little trash can over to my left. It's really been working out for me. I don't know who you are, where you are, what you're up to, but you can watch me, or you can cook with me while I'm at my parents' house making some macaroni and cheese, some pilaf, and some beef happening here for your entertainment tonight. If that's what you're looking for, do feel free to share the live stream. And if you want to eat with me, that'll happen in a little while. And if you just want to watch me cook or cook with me, well, just grab yourself some food and whatnot and get yourself into the kitchen, and you can cook too, and you can be cooking at the same time no matter where you are or who you are. I'm in my kitchen, and you can be cooking with me at the same time as I'm cooking with you. I'm here for you if you're here for me in this live stream experience here on TikTok and on YouTube, where I've got people coming back on a regular basis. So be nice to my followers and be nice to each other. Maybe be part of the followers group and have fun chit-chatting with everyone else that's in the room. We are now done with the avocado. The avocado's done. I don't need to actually do anything else to it. That's exactly how I like to have it. I don't know how you like to do it, but the avocado needs to go off of the stove for right now. I don't want that to get weird or anything. We still got about 3 minutes left on that, and 13 minutes left on this one, and 68. Huh. 68. This one's cooking kind of slow. You know what? I got an idea. Oh, wait. How do I get the temperature? Right, I just have to wait. All right, there it is. So let's turn this up to 450 degrees. I mean, I'm trying things. I've never made this before. It has the probe in there, so I know that the worst that can happen is it can like burn on the top, so it's at 70 on the inside. So, okay, so we still got a little ways for that. That's at least 20 more minutes. But when it comes to the pilaf, that's 12 more minutes. When it comes to the mac and cheese, that's 3 more minutes. So what's happening here in this live stream, feel free to share it. Feel free to be part of it. Have fun chit-chatting with me and the others that are here. If you're here on a regular basis, I do appreciate you. As a viewer, give yourself a pat on the back. I do appreciate your, messages and whatnot with people asking me when I was going to live stream next. And having that happen, I'm here with you if you're here with me. It was going to happen anyways. I just needed to make some time to do it. And I thought I'd be done moving hours ago today, but it was so hot that it was really hard for me to do what I needed to do. As I've said before in previous live streams as well, it's dumb to move in the summer months because you have to deal with the heat and it actually makes things way, way worse. And it's never smart to move. And then you're like, well, why are you doing it? I don't know. I was thinking, but it's just one of those things. Sometimes you just gotta do it when you gotta do it. And if you can't avoid moving in the hottest month of the year, which is normally August, I would say to do so, at least here in California. We've still got time left on these timers. We've got a minute left on the macaroni and cheese, which means, you know what I should do? I should give it a test. I should get, one of these things out. We're gonna let it cool off, because in a little while it's gonna be like, it's done, and that's oh, right. Hold on, let's move this just a little bit more this way, so I can still be in the shot when I'm standing right here. Oh, that's really close to being done, but it said it had a minute left. I think it needs a little longer. Okay, that's good to know. So we'll give it a stir. We're gonna check the phone, which has 20 seconds left, 10 minutes left on this one, 10 seconds left on that one. Wait, no, 15 seconds left. It's so exciting. Isn't just the best making food? All right. Thanks for being here in these platform spaces of the internet. Oh. All right. So let's push stop. Let's pay attention to the time. We're going to need to take this off in just a second. Okay, so let's just give it a good stir. Yeah, I'm giving it a good stir. We'll take one out now and we're going to test it again in just a second. I gotta let that spoon cool down. Look, you can see all that steam. Anyways, welcome to my live stream experience. I'm cooking in my parents' kitchen. You're gonna be cooking in your parents' kitchen, or just in your kitchen. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are, what you're up to. All right, now this is what I'm up to, and I'm providing you with an opportunity to watch it. Me testing the macaroni and cheese to see if it's ready to come off the stove is what's happening now in real time. The spoon was too hot. But good news, I can take the macaroni and cheese and I can drain it in just a second. We're just gonna let that sit for one more second as I just, let's get out this Dr. Pepper I've been waiting to drink. It's been in the freezer for quite a little while. And it's not because of any heat-related issues, no, but it would be nice to get that refreshing. Now that changes everything. It does. Now let's bring this down to a low simmer, because I'm going to have to mix the cheese sauce in here in a second. So So this is now done. So now we drain it, which is happening over here off camera. And before we're turning it back into the pan, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the milk and the butter and I'm going to just put that in there. Oh, right, we need more milk. Yeah, but I don't really feel like measuring it anymore. So we're just going to, you know what, let's measure it. But let's put a little bit more in than is necessary. Now, I didn't really measure it actually. I just poured it in the cup. Yeah. I said I was going to measure it, and I just really didn't do that. Regardless of my live stream experience, I do what I can when I can. And it's just me in real life. Me doing the things I do in my life. And this is one of the things that I do, which is making macaroni and cheese and not really measuring the milk. Share the live stream if you want to share the live stream. Have fun being here. If you want to just join in and be part of the conversation in the chat world, well, just be mindful that we keep a PG live stream experience presently. And I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. But I do appreciate it when people like the live stream, share the live stream, and participate in the PG. Pro is measuring with vibes. Yeah, I did measure with the vibes. I had to read the chat right there. I'll interact more with the chat in a little while. Regardless, share this live stream experience and have fun talking to the other people that are in the room. Crosstalk is always encouraged. Have fun being part of the conversation. This is the cheese sauce. And we're waiting for the butter to melt. Well, we don't have to wait for the butter to melt, actually. We can just start pouring that cheese sauce in there. You know, let's just pour it all in there. I usually do it gradually because it's easier, but, you know, sometimes it's just fun to just pour it all in at once and just figure it out as, you know, like it's being mixed up. And we'll mix it up in this milk right here with the butter. And let's, you know, let's let that be a little hotter too. Why not, right? Now, also, just keeping an eye on the peel-off, which says it has 5 more minutes left. That's going to be done before you even know it. Anyways, thanks for being part of my live stream experience. I don't know who you are, where you are, or what you're up to, but I do know that I'm doing this right now for your entertainment. If you want to be part of it, you can be part of it. If you don't want to be part of it, you don't have to be part of it. Anyways, I do enjoy my live stream experience, and it's been a quick minute since I've done it. Like 2 days, but it feels like forever. Anyways, I live stream every day, but I might take tomorrow off depending on how I feel because I've been moving for pretty much 3 days straight. Right now, I'm just working on a whole bunch of caffeine. Anyways, thanks for being here and being part of it. It is fun to do these live streams. I'm really hungry. Are you hungry? Oh, wow. That's really good. Okay. And I know it's not technically ready for it, but I'm going to do it anyways. I'm getting impatient. I want to eat something. Now, we've got the mac and cheese becoming mac and cheese now by mixing up with the pasta. It turns into mac and cheese. Okay, and there we go. Now that that's happened, we've still got a little while left. Ooh, why is it sizzling? Well, that's because I put it up so high. That doesn't make sense. We gotta bring it down to a low simmer. There we go, that's perfect. And now we just stir it until it becomes creamy. Not liquidy, we're going for creamy. Oh, that phone's gonna die. Hold on, I gotta get a charger. You buy your charger. No, sorry about that. 1 second more. Oh, dang it. It's not gonna work? I guess I can't get it. There it goes. Yeah, now it's plugged in. So we've still got 3 minutes. We've still got 3 minutes left Huh. Still has quite a ways to go. Anyways, let's keep stirring the mac and cheese. We're still waiting for the pilaf to be done, which I gotta make sure to serve some for my mom, even though she's already asleep. She said she wants to do a midnight snack later, so she didn't want me to put it into the refrigerator, and she was like, make sure to serve me some. Put it on my bedside. If you want to put it on my bedside, we'll see. Anyways, I will serve her some. She just doesn't want to heat it up or anything. She wants it fresh off the stove. Even if it's, been sitting out for a little bit, it's still gonna be delicious. Anyways, thanks for being here, and thanks for being part of it. Thanks for having fun and being part of the conversation. Crosstalk's always encouraged. Feel free to share this live stream experience. We can let in guests later if people want to eat dinner with me and also just chit-chat later on. That could be happening. We're pretty much done with the mac and cheese. The mac and cheese is actually pretty good. I'm just going to give it some more stirring, some more love. Love is good for mac and cheese. Actually, for all foods, love is pretty good. It's the best ingredient you can use. All right, and we still got 2 minutes left on the pilaf, and we've got this ending in just a minute. Let's just heat this up. I'm getting a little impatient with it. I do like it to be less liquidy. See, that's too liquidy. Yeah, you see that? Too liquidy, and I don't like that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just keep stirring it, but we're gonna turn that temperature up just a little bit more. And stirring it fast and also having it at a high temperature should make it easier for me to get it to be creamy. If I let it sit, it's not gonna help. No, the process won't make it, that won't be faster. So we gotta just give it a firm and consistent stir. Try to get it to be nice and creamy. Also, with the temperature as high as it is, it's like gonna bubble. Okay, that's better. We're almost there. And the pilaf's definitely almost done. Ooh. Okay, let's check this. Better. Almost there. Yeah, almost there. Anyways, thanks for being here, guys, and thanks for being part of it. I see people are tagging each other, talking with each other. Crosstalk's always encouraged. I'm not interacting with the chat right now, but I will later. I'm almost done cooking all this food. We've got macaroni and cheese. We've got pilaf, and we have the beef that is at 93, and it needs to go 20. It's going pretty fast, though. It's actually cooking much faster now. Cooking it at 450 degrees might have been the best decision all night that I've made. Nah, it's not true. I made other decisions as well. I like to live stream myself. Thanks for joining in and being part of it. I haven't live streamed for a couple of days. If you haven't seen me for a couple of days, well, that's because I couldn't live stream. I couldn't live stream while I was moving because it's stressful to do and it's hard to do that. But I can do another live stream when I'm moving into a place, but I can't technically move out keeping my cool. Oh, right, I had this at a really high temperature. I should not have stopped doing that. Let's actually just shut that off. This does not need to stay on anymore. I believe it is actually good. Yeah, it's good. All right, so we're just gonna let that cool off a little bit. We're gonna push stop here. You know what that timer's for? It's for pilaf. That's right, now the pilaf's done. So the pilaf's gonna be checked. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Let's check it and let's give it a good toss back and forth. And you know what? It's not done. Oh, I must not have let it boil enough. I must not have had it a really big boil. It's definitely not done. I might have added a little too much water. So let's just cover it back up. Let's turn that temperature up. Yeah. Needs like 5 minutes. We're just turning that temperature up to make sure it's bubbling as much as it can be. And now that it's bubbling as much as it can be, I bring that down to a low simmer. We're gonna do a 4-minute timer actually, and we'll check it in 4 minutes. I just have to leave it covered in order for it to cook correctly. You know, that's just kind of how it works. Anyways, welcome to my live stream experience. I don't know who you are, where you are, what you're up to. I know I'm a bit shaggy today. I do have the complexion of, someone that's been moving things around all day, and it's been hot. So my hair's not, like with product or anything. It's all natural today. And with this, I haven't been trimming. No, it's hard for me to trim when I'm dealing with moving. And I see people are here interacting in the chat and be nice to each other. And most importantly, be nice to me. Yeah. be nice to each other. It's really important to show up on the internet and be respectful to other people as well as me. And if I could decide who you were respectful to, it would be to my followers, not so much to me, because I do enjoy my followers, and I do know that they'll make things happen if you're not supposed to be here. I mean, that's right. We got moderators doing what they can. We also have robots, algorithms, programs, and software present. So be mindful of that as well, and also be supportive. And that's right. Give a shout out to the robots, the bots, the programs, and the algorithms in the room. Let them know they're doing a good job. A lot of them can't even acknowledge that they're bots. So it's a really interesting situation. But if you're here and you're a robot and you want me to follow you back, let me know, and I'll give you a follow back. If you're not a robot, let me know that you're not a robot, and I'll also give you a follow back on any of the platforms. In fact, that goes for all of them. If you want to send me a message on Instagram and you want me to follow you on Instagram, send me a direct message and tell me that you're not a robot, or say you are a robot. And you give me your all. Let's actually check how this is doing. 98. Wow, this is taking forever. I've never cooked rib before. It's not burning. Looks like it's doing pretty good, actually. We're gonna just trust it. We'll let the probe do what the probe does, and we'll bring the attention back to the peel-off in just a second. Well, I'll probably start eating some stuff. I'm just too hungry. It's been a long day, and I'm here for you if you're here for me, but I'm showing up because, I haven't live streamed in a couple days, and even though I'm tired, I do like being here for my audience, and I do miss everyone. I hope everyone's been having a good one. I saw Kajal was live yesterday, and I enjoyed watching that live stream experience. Even though I couldn't listen to the sound, I watched multiple times. Kajal, you did a great job, by the way. But it was a lot of fun to also interact in the chat with the other people that normally watch my live streams, too. It's always fun to be here on the internet and in the spaces and places of the internet. Thanks for liking the live stream and sharing the live stream. You are seen, you are acknowledged. We're bringing it to the table. You can't see me, but you can hear me. You can definitely hear me. All right. So, we've got this one, that one, this one right here. 34 seconds left. I think that that's going to be the correct amount of time for the peel-off to be done. I'm actually just really hungry and really ready to eat some dinner. We're going to keep stirring the mac and cheese, make sure it's nice and creamy, nice and steamy. You see how that steam just basically pops right back up? The mac and cheese is ready to go. The peel-off is ready to go in just a second. And probably the beef won't be done for another 10 minutes. That's what it looks like, which is an unfortunate thing. So I'm going to push stop on that. Man, it's almost 10. Oh, that looks right. Yes. It's too liquidy. It's just too liquidy. I must have put in too much water. It's either that or no. I know what I did. I was too impatient with starting the timer to start with. And that made it so then I started the timer when it really was not bubbling yet. It's important to have the peel-off bubbling before you start the timer and cover it. And, now I'm going to have to continue to watch it and potentially cook it for another 10 minutes. But it should only take 20 minutes to make peel-off. So we've gotten a little bit of an issue right there. Maybe, yeah, I kind of messed up. But that's okay. We're going to just bring that down to a low simmer. And I'm going to start another timer. I'm starting to run out of energy. I can feel it. I'm starting to get tired. Yeah, it's been a long day for me. And, I'm already, tired, but I mean tired. And I'm about to eat some food. Hey, Luna Rose is here. Nice to have you here, Luna Rose. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of it. We're going to just check to see how this is going. 102. Perfect. We're almost to the part to where this will be done, and then this will be, well, that is done. I can already start eating, but I'm kind of in the zone with trying to make sure to keep an eye on all these things, and we only got 2 more things being cooked that are important to keep an eye on, and then we'll be able to eat. And if you want to eat with me, you can eat with me, because I'll end up live streaming myself doing that, but I'll also end up providing, you know, some food to my pops and some food to my ma, and then we'll put the rest away in the refrigerator so that my grandma can eat it later. And she does love my pilaf when the pilaf's available for her. If I woke her up and asked her if she wanted pilaf, she probably wouldn't want it right now because it's just way too late. It's way too late for that lady. But I don't know why I uncovered it. I really needed it to stay covered. Yeah, it's just a little too liquidy. It's actually fine. Yeah, it can be eaten like this. Actually. It should be a little, like, liquidy. But we'll just cover it and we'll cook it for like another minute. I don't know, did I set a timer? I did set a timer. We'll let that timer still end, but now it's not steaming up anymore, but we'll let that happen again. Perfect. So we'll let that be what it is. 105, so we're almost there with the beef and with this. And that's what's happening here in this live stream. So thanks for being here and thanks for being part of it. Time to also get out a cutting board. I'll need one of these. Yeah, we'll do it over here. I mean, that way you can still see me over here, and then I'll just back this up so you can see me over here as well. There it goes. All right. We need to get our knives. And that big fork. Could use some pie. Wait, where did that fork go? Oh, that's ice. It's the big fork. Anyways, I'm gonna shut this off right now. Alright, so now this is off. I believe the pilaf is good to be served and done. Let's give it a check. Oh yeah, that's perfect. You know? Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. I can't believe I messed that up. Well, that's what happens when you have a trigger happy situation. Alright. So now that we've done that, let's serve my mom some, because she'll want this later. Not right now, but she's asleep. But I know she wants some. So I gotta put it to the side for her to be able to eat later. And that's filled for her. She's got herself some pilaf for later. Do you want pilaf, Dad?
A little bit.
Do you want mac and cheese?
Yeah.
Do you want those things right now?
If they're done.
They're ready.
Okay.
The beef won't be ready for a little longer.
All right, I'll just have that when I go to bed in a minute. I gotta get up early.
Okay. Yeah, the beef is still going. All right. You want this? It's hot.
Thank you.
Yeah, be mindful. It's hot. Okay. And then I come back over here and continue this live stream experience. We're here on Twitch, we're here on YouTube, and we're here on TikTok. Share the live stream, like the live stream, have fun being in the live stream experience. I do enjoy doing these live streams. It wouldn't be what it is without you here, so do keep coming back for it. It wouldn't be a live stream experience without viewers in the room. And I made myself some pilaf. I've made myself some macaroni and cheese. And it's not just for me. It's for my fam as well, but most of them are already asleep because I came back too late to make dinner for everybody, which really makes me wonder, what did everyone eat for dinner? Although my dad did wait. And my mom will just eat a midnight snack. So I guess they did wait. Anyways, thanks for being part of the live stream experience, and thanks for enjoying me here with you. If you are rewatching the live stream, it's just really just a video, and you should check to see if I'm live right now on the internet, in the different spaces and places of the internet. We'll cover this for right now too. Ooh. We're gonna push that back to. Oh. That's delicious. Yep, we're still making it happen here.
The mac's good.
Macaroni, wait, what?
The mac and cheese is good.
It's really good. I don't know why I did that. It's just too hot on the spoon. Yeah, it's really good. I just spilled some down there. Do you want a piece of avocado, Dad?
Yeah, I'll have one.
They're big pieces.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Serving him food, serving me food. Everyone else is asleep. My grandma lives here too. Oh wait. But she's asleep. Oh. Yeah. No mac and cheese goes unwasted. I don't know if you could notice what I was doing right there, but I did it. And now we have all of these off. This is now just turning into a wait for the oven to finish live stream. It got so 15 more degrees to go before it's cooked. There's stuff on the ceiling. Well, I'll deal with that later. Anyways, welcome to my live stream experience. I'm here for you if you're here for me. Here on the kitchen. You could be in a kitchen too. I don't know where you are. I don't even know who you are. But I could get to know who you are, and I could get to know where you are if you decide to tell me here in these live stream experiences. But be mindful, it's public, and there are people out there that are weird. But I'm not that weird. No, I'm just here live streaming myself doing daily things on a regular basis to provide you with an opportunity to be entertained. If you do like to be entertained by me, then be a follower here on these platforms, YouTube, TikTok, and on Twitch, where I'm live streaming right now, or you can check me out on Instagram, or you can even be part of a conversation that goes beyond the live streams on my Discord server. Oh, excuse me. On my Discord server. If you want to be part of that Discord server, yep, you know, the one slice of avocado, period. I mean, that's how you do it, right? That's how you do it. We're also going to get some salt and pepper on there. It's really the Montreal steak seasoning again. Anyways, let's see where we're at here. I'm getting kind of impatient, but it's nice to cook some beef. Everyone loves beef. Even if you don't really like beef, you probably do. We're also going to get out the things I need to use to store the leftovers. And I'll end up cutting the beef into this. Gosh, I've set myself up to do so many things, it feels like. But it's better this way. It's better this way. I'll also put the avocado in here. I mean, what else are we going to do, right? While we're waiting for the beef to finish cooking, now's a fantastic time to put away some of the mac and cheese. We don't need to put it in the refrigerator right away. We should probably let it cool off a bit before we do. But I already got rid of that spoon. Well, I haven't started eating with this fork yet, so I could just use this fork. Yep, I could just use the fork. Okay, and now we have a pan. I used to love eating out of a pan, but I make it for myself when I was younger, and I used to live here with my sister who also lived here. Sisters. But there used to be this thing where I used to make macaroni and cheese for myself, and then I'd put it away to eat it the next day, and, well, what do you think would happen? One of my other sisters would come on into the room, just take it out of the refrigerator. Yeah. And then I didn't have any. We don't need to eat off of it quite yet. Now we're also going to make sure to get the peel off into this thing. And by doing so, life should be easier after we're done. Oops, let's put this over here. So now I do this. Before we put it in the refrigerator though, we're going to leave it out. In case I want seconds or anyone wants seconds, or in case my mom comes out and starts eating, or even if my grandma comes out to start eating, which is very, very unlikely because she's 98 and she's old and she needs her rest. Yes. But she's still young at heart. She's just old. Anyways, thanks for being here and thanks for being part of it. I don't know who you are, where you are, what's up with you, but I could get to know those things if you decide to share them with me. I do try to make the live stream experience a special place for me to be able to hang out with you and for you to be able to hang out with me and other people, so be mindful of that and keep it PG. Thanks for the gifts and thanks for showing up for everyone that's in the room. I hope you're having a good time being here with me as I'm having a fun time hanging out with you. Ooh, it's at 1:24. It's basically done and almost ready to come off. We've got ourselves a plate right here and we're gonna cut up some food. We're gonna just drop this camera back a little bit. Let me just get this over here, clean up my messes. You know, cooking can be kind of messy. Okay, and then we're gonna drop this back so the cutting board can be in there. Ooh, this is gonna fall. Peaches. It won't fall now, that's for sure. So now you can see me cutting, which is gonna be, you know, we gotta drop it back even further, don't we? That should be good enough, right? It feels good, because I'll be standing right here to cut in just a second. We're gonna be doing the like rib roast, whatever that is. I don't know why this is up here, so we'll just put it right there for right now. That's not where that goes. Ooh, that's looking good. 126, 4 more degrees. And it'll cook a little bit while, you know, it sits. Even being cut. We like rare in this house anyways. Not that big a deal. We'll cover these up. Not put them away yet. But they're covered up. Dang it. And then we take these. Do you want another avocado, Dad, or are you good?
I'm good, son. I'm almost done. Thank you.
Okay, so now the avocados that weren't eaten are gonna go in here. As long as they're eaten tomorrow, it'll be fine. But I'll probably end up eating them later anyway, so I don't know why I put them in there. I just wanted to start putting some things away. In that way, my life should be a little easier. Should be. Anyways, continue to enjoy the live stream experience if it's here for you and you are having a good time watching me in my parents' kitchen. Late at night, eating dinner in just a minute, but after a long day of being in the 100-degree weather and also finishing up the move on a 3-day weekend, that's really actually pretty good. But I do need some time to rest. It's kind of like a consistent state of panic when you move stuff, making sure that you're keeping track of everything, putting it into boxes and whatnot. Unpacking's way better than packing. Unpacking's kind of fun because you're like, where do I want to put this? Where do I want to put that? Where's that one box that has that one thing? You know? It's exciting. But packing is like, how many things can fit in this box? Do I want to pack this thing with those things? Do I want to get rid of this thing? And that's really what it feels like when you're moving stuff. You know what that means? thirsty. The ding we heard means that the probe that's put into the meat right here has reached that cooking point of 130. So now we push cancel. Now everything's gonna go off. And now's the time to cut some meat. I've been looking forward to this. I'm a big beef guy. I don't know if you are, but I am. Oh, wow. Right. I always forget that it's gonna happen. Common rookie mistake over here. Now we're gonna slide that out. Okay, so now that that's slid out, we're gonna take the probe out. No, I can't get it. We gotta get a different minute. You gotta be able to pull it out correctly. And these ones actually don't work for that. No reason to burden yourself. No, that's not fun to do. Anyways, now that I have these oven mitts are like so tiny. That's okay. I only really need one hand to do this. Or maybe I should get the other one. Just in case. Yeah, that's what I need to do. Alright, we can put this over here. It's asking if I'm a real person. Okay. That puzzle piece thing. See it? It's never easy. Alright, so we can put this to the side. I think I still need to use this. What's that, Dad? Is Grandma moving?
What?
Does that mean Grandma's moving?
What are you talking about?
Never mind. I gotta go check something. You don't hear all of the alarms Mom has for motion sensors? Can we take the plate?
No, I have to do it. So, was anybody
No,
moving?
hold on. Everyone's fine. Alright, I gotta take my her peel off. I made it for her. Alright. Grandma got up to go to bed.
Oh,
It's fine.
is Mom up?
No.
No.
Do you want me to take that or are you good?
No, I'm good.
Do you want some of the meat?
No.
Alright, sorry about that. I need to go check on my grandma and my mom. Sounds like someone's up again. We're gonna let that be what it is. I'll be called if I need it. Anyways, you can see it happening here. I've made some beef, I've made some pilaf, I've made some macaroni and cheese. I also have an avocado on my plate and I'm gonna be eating dinner in just a minute. You could be eating dinner with me too. I do have, well, it looks pretty good. I do have this being a first for me with making some rib. Oh yeah, that's definitely medium rare.
Good.
Do you want some, Dad?
A little piece only, because I'm gonna go to bed now.
Here, just take these 3 pieces. I just wait for them to
Thank
cool
you.
off. They're very hot. Oh,
Looks
yeah,
good.
look at that. Yeah, it does look good, doesn't it? Anyways, this is medium rare for you. That's what we've done here in this live stream. If you're here for it, you're here for it. I'm gonna cut this whole thing up, but I'm really hungry, so you know what? I just gotta get it done. we're gonna cut the whole thing up first, and then we're gonna eat together. If you want to eat with me and you want to eat with other people that are in the room here in this live stream experience, well, you could be eating too, or you could just be watching me eat. It's a live stream experience. It happens daily, so do keep coming back, and also make a friend in the chat, because we've got people that come back on a regular basis. I do try to create an environment for you to be able to interact with me and other people, and it is rewatchable on the Twitch and on the YouTube experiences. So do feel free to keep rewatching when you can, as I do what I can in my live streams. It's a place, it's a space, and do have fun being here in it, as I'm here for you. You could be here for me in this live stream that does happen daily. Yep. And welcome to it. I do try to get you to be involved in my life, so do have fun being part of it, and do be nice to me if you can. You know, if you can't, that's kind of okay too, I guess. Just remember, we got moderators in the room that try to make it a safe place for me to be able to show up to, so hopefully those moderators are, hey, too much beef, cholesterol. What? Cholesterol bad with too much beef? Is that a thing? Cholesterol bad? No, I know it's bad. Anyways, we're cutting it up. We're just gonna get this done. I'm just doing some thin slices. And I flipped it to its side because I just got tired of cutting the other direction. And then now I'm kind of getting tired of going this direction, so I'm kind of considering doing it again. These pieces are for me though. The smaller, thinner pieces are for pretty much everybody else. Yeah, because, you know, that's just kind of like a thing that ends up happening. Come on. All right, there we go. Now that looks good. We'll probably get some more pieces on that as well. But for right now, let's just keep cutting it up. And I'll be moving these cameras in a second to get into a situation where I can sit down and eat and also take my shoes off. I really need to do that. It's just that time of day. We can let guests in the room if people really want to be guests and in the conversation, if they want to be in the conversation. You know, we can also have co-hosts here if people want to be doing that as well. This is a live stream experience that's happening here on Labor Day, which is a holiday. So if you've had a great holiday today, that is fantastic. Hopefully I can contribute to it to make it better. And hopefully you're having fun being in the room with me as I'm having fun being in the room with you here on the interweb. And that's right, the internet. Internet is the best. I do have to cut this up a bit more. It's a bit thicker than I thought it would be, but it's interesting to have this type of meat. This is rib without bone. I don't know. Actually, this piece is, kind of want to put this piece on my plate. Let's just cut it up here. If I put it on my plate though, I'm done cutting. Let's just do it. We also need to put this into, wow, everyone's up. There's alarms in this house for when people stand up, because, you know, my grandma's 98 and my dad's in his 70s and my mom's in her 70s. All right, and now we have that going on, which means I need to put this.
Good night, son.
Good night, Dad. Love you.
Love you too.
Did you eat the meat?
Sure did.
Was it good?
Good.
All right, good. Remember, you have to wait a little while to look at your blood. Anyways, let's end this part of the live stream. And do the next part of the live stream. We gotta just put this in here. This is the leftovers for tomorrow. I need to just put them all. My grandma does love to eat food, and she will eat food when provided later on tomorrow. What is going on? There it is. Perfect. Now that can go in there. And this can go where? And we're gonna let Kajal in as a guest or as a co-host in just a minute. So get ready for that. Hopefully she has something to eat as well. That's what I was checking on my phone. Okay, so let's just give me one more second. We've got to clear this up. my mom's kitchen, so I have to treat it even better than I treated my kitchen. It's not mine, it's hers. Anyways, Kaja will be in the live stream soon. Hi Benjamin, are you in a new house? I'm at my parents' house for right now. Anyways, I just need to shut some things off. I just want to drink water, so I'm going to make sure I have enough water, and I need to actually move the cameras. If you want to serve yourself some food and you want to eat dinner with me, you can do so. And you'll also be able to eat dinner or potentially just hang out with Kajal as well, who will come in as a co-host. And if others want to come in as a co-host, we can do that too. We can have up to 4 co-hosts, which makes it a little bit more of a mild guest night. But I got to unplug this. And we've got to take... I haven't filmed over here in a while. Hold on one second. This might not be the best lighting, but we're going to do the corner. We're going to do the corner. And I think I got to use something to prop it up. What should I use? All right, I need to not leave these open. It's okay, we're all okay. Everyone's fine. So let's put this right here. We're gonna move these cameras first. Give me 1 second as I do a setup over here now. Can you see my hand? No. 1 second more. Perfect. Let's do that. All right, that does feel good, doesn't it? Really, at the end of the day, you just want it to look good. And you want to feel good in your own live streams. And that's just how I feel. And we still got this camera over here as well. We got to move this one too. But give me 1 second as I move this one to over here. Yeah. It's a doozy of a walk. Yes. Okay, almost there. Perfect. All right, we'll make that work. Let me get my food and a knife. Let's get. Oh, I got a new follower and everything. Are you staying there tonight? I am staying here tonight. I'm staying here for a couple of nights. Anyways, welcome to my live stream experience. I don't know who you are, where you are, what you're up to, but if you want to eat dinner with me, you can eat dinner with me. You can also get ready for Kajal. Can you hear me? Hold on, I can't hear you. 1 second. Can you hear me, Kajal?
I can. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Well, welcome to... Hold on. Okay, I was just checking. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the live stream experience. I gotta move this camera as well. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, Kajal. Just give me 1 more second.
Anita, you should join.
Yeah, be a real Sita, Danita. Hold on 1 more second. I see this is kind of tilted.
Mangoes.
There we go, that's good enough. It's hot too. Ooh, and we also got somewhat of a reflection of sorts. A lens flare I see. Let's try to get that to go away real quick. You know what? Nah, I don't feel like it. Anyways, welcome to the live stream experience. Now I'm eating dinner and Kajal's in the room. Kajal, how are you doing?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
I'm good. Are you gonna eat with us or are you not eating?
I am eating mangoes right now. I had a second thing kind of prepared, but it fell over right before we joined because my AC kicked on, and it just fell right on over.
Oh, that's kind of comical. Sad.
Well, there goes my food, but it's okay. I'm still here for the vibes. I'm here for it all.
Mangoes are the best. Yeah, the vibes are really good. We have 2 more slots left for people to also come in. If they want to come in, they have to come in their live stream. So you have to leave the chat and start live streaming, and you can request to come in. But it's us. It's us right now. Kajal, what do you want to talk about in this live stream?
Honestly, how tough moving is, you guys.
Well,
Hard.
yeah, that does bring it back to what I was dealing with.
Maybe we shouldn't be
We-
talking about that.
Yeah,
Both moving, and it's just a little bit stressful.
it's very stressful, and I still feel like I have a layer of sweat on me from dealing with it all day, and I'm not necessarily happy about that. You know, it just, I feel weird. Like, just, it was like 95. Control, you're in Arizona. How hot was it today for you?
Oh, we had a dust storm and everything. It was about like, I think our high was 105 today.
Around what?
105. But
Dang.
that's not even like the highest it goes here. It goes over 110 here.
That's,
Makes it very hard to move.
yeah, that sucks. I am in Pasadena iPhone. Thanks for asking. Anyways, we're going to continue this live stream, trying to also cool off.
Delicious.
What'd you say? Or what'd you say?
Your plate looks delicious.
Oh, thanks. It is, but also, like, all of a sudden, it feels way hotter. I'm not by the stove anymore. Might be because I've actually sat down for the first time in forever. You know, when you sit down after moving and you're like, wow, I didn't realize how much my feet hurt and how much my legs hurt. Yeah.
Have you had a long day?
Yeah, but it was since it was like 95 degrees, which since it's way hotter for you, I feel weird complaining about it, but it was 95 degrees while I was doing everything. It made things a lot harder.
When are you feeling like you'll be officially moved?
Hold on.
Officially moved.
Wow, what was that?
Anita in the room, hi. Carlita, hello, Benito.
Hello. It's nice to have you in the room. And since you're co-hosting and you're not just a guest in the live stream, you guys don't necessarily need to introduce yourselves. You're on your own live stream experience. If you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, it's a little confusing, but you can hear them, you can't see them. There are co-hosts in my live stream on TikTok. You can check me out over there, but if you're rewatching a live stream, it's just being documented on these platforms. So, Danita, how was your day today?
Pretty chill. I've been doing this whole weekend like pretty intense, like deep cleaning. So I got a lot of that done. Honestly, was too tired to live stream. I was gonna live stream today, and then I was like, you know what? I can take a day off. You know.
Wait, you did live stream today or you didn't live stream today?
No, I didn't. I did not feel like doing it today. I'm a little burnt out, to be honest.
From all the cleaning?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not moving though. Oh, iPhone,
No.
thanks for noticing though.
Yeah, but a lot of it just had to go. You know.
I
I
know.
mean, it can be exhausting too.
Yeah. How about y'all? How was the move overall?
What's that?
Oh, like how's the move overall though going?
It's not yet.
Is that, oh, okay.
It needs to, but it's not.
Yeah.
Just don't know like what to do at the moment, but
You'll figure it out.
it'll work out.
I mean, like, I don't know what I'm doing right now, and it's working out. I have no idea what I'm doing right now. But it's also because I didn't want to pay to live in a place that I would potentially maybe like leave halfway through the month, or also I just have a lot of stuff to go through, and I just need to get a jump on this situation. But when it comes to like you living in this place, Kajal, do you even have that much stuff with you, or do you have like minimal amounts of things, or do you have like a lot of stuff? Do you have a lot of furniture with you?
A lot of stuff. Like I have too much stuff. And I think it's because I tend to keep stuff because I don't know. I just do. But
Does everything fit in your
there's
car?
a lot I'd like to donate during this move and just kind of minimize what I take because it's getting hard to move with all of this. Like, I definitely want my next spot to be just like freedom.
Are you looking for rooms or not?
No,
That makes sense.
it's better a lot. I mean, it's just better so that way you have the freedom to go live whenever. Because I can't sleep sometimes. That makes it very tough to like kind of move around and do things around the spaces. Whenever you have roommates that like have a routine or need to like, you know.
I hear you.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. As someone that also moves around a lot and has a hearing loss and also likes to live stream, I too am finding myself in a situation that I should not necessarily be living with anyone. Unless they also have a hearing loss and like to live stream.
That's part of the combo specifically, you know? Some people don't know how to handle it, unfortunately.
I feel bad for whatever building I live in, or whatever house I live in, whoever the neighbors are. You have to like tell me.
I'll be fine.
Oh, is anyone else eating dinner? Because this is a terrible time to eat dinner at night. It's so late, but it's so delicious.
I already ate dinner.
What'd you have?
I had chicken shawarma.
Oh, yummy.
Did you make it yourself or no?
No, I bought it. I did buy it. So it wasn't exactly a burrito, but it was like close enough, you know?
That's not a burrito. That is nowhere near a burrito.
It's like a burrito, but like different ingredients.
A sandwich is more like a burrito than a.
Right.
This is how I feel.
Yeah, and la majorie is toast.
Is anyone else gonna eat ice cream tonight, or is it just me?
Ooh, I might go for some ice cream. I feel like everyone deserves ice cream. If you're in my chat right now, thank you for being here and get yourself some ice cream. I can't really respond right now because I am co-hosting, but I appreciate each and every one of you joining me. Thank you so much.
I might have been able to get it medium rare, but it's still really like rough meat. I've never made this type of meat before. If you watch me cook it, you're watching me eat it. What was it that you were gonna say?
What kind of beef is it? Like what cut meat?
It's a rib
Huh.
something. I said it earlier in the chat and in the live stream. It's rewatchable. So if I act like I know what it is and I say it wrong, well, you could correct me in my own live stream. So I'm not going to act like I know exactly what it is.
I don't know my cuts of meat. I'll probably just believe you.
Yeah, but you're like really gullible like that. You believe me about everything I've said.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just kind of how it is.
I'm easily duped.
You know what I was doing today? I was moving clay, and I was thinking to myself, am I ever going to use this clay? I'd like to think I would. I can't get rid of it.
Ceramics?
You know, like a 50-pound bag of clay.
Oh.
Yeah, to make ceramics. Clay. Clay.
That's a dream right there.
Yeah, everyone needs it. Everyone needs clay. Anyways, I'm cutting up my meat, and we're gotta.
Very hard on it.
Wait, say it again.
You worked very hard on it. How is it?
What? The cooking? Wait, no, this thing is really good, but it's rough. But I kind of want to stop like cutting and doing things, but I just want to cut it all up first. This is fat. I just don't want this on my plate. I'll just put it on the counter. Okay. So, what are people's plans tonight? Is anyone trying to watch a movie? Are people trying to, go out for late night dinners or something? Or anyone doing any late night projects? Kaushal, are you going for a run after you have to park your car a couple miles away from your house? Or you're not going to do that tonight?
Not tonight, you guys. That's not so fun.
Hey Grace, thanks for the heart knee. You sure you don't want to do that?
We're staying inside tonight. For sure.
Okay, that makes sense.
I learned my lesson.
You were only taking care of yourself. And honestly, it looked like you had it down with helping yourself out.
Yeah. I had to think of a plan B fast because my medication was in here, my computer, my dog. All I could think is like, what else will we do if I just camp out?
Wait, say that again?
He has separation anxiety, so
Oh, yeah, he does. I have it too. I guess I got confused right there. I thought you were talking about me for a second. It's always about me. It's always about me. Yeah. I mean, I have gone on my long rants about separation anxiety. And I need to put more teriyaki sauce on my beef. You're watching me do it here, live. Okay. So what do you guys want to talk about in this live stream experience as I eat my dinner and chit chat with you guys? Is there any topics that people want to ask, or do we really want to have the topic be moving? Because I could actually talk about the strategies I like to take. When it comes to moving, something that's fun to do is to get trash bags. Lots of sizes of trash bags, all types of trash bags. So you can just throw things away, and you can also make piles for what goes to Goodwill in those same trash bags. The trash bag variation is important. The see-through trash bags, those ones are either being given away or being transported to something, or being transported to like a closet or something, or like maybe shoes. But the black trash bags, those are the ones that go to the trash. Yeah. So how do you guys do it?
do trash bags as well. Like, it's just easier than boxes sometimes.
Do people like to use boxes?
I like the stuff that are in college.
Containers make sense. My mom gave me a whole bunch of see-through containers, which are perfect because you can see what you packed. You can keep track of what you're doing. This is good. I am very satisfied with this.
I'm glad it's delicious. He worked hard.
I did, thank you. I'm trying.
Danny, what are you working on? Can you see Danita?
Just a little doodle
Wow.
plant situation. I was looking at this, I'm like, this kind of reminds me of so-and-so's art. Sometimes I just will click on something and I won't read what it is. And it turns out it's a YouTube artist that I have followed for years at this point. So I was able to recognize the style.
We're at my parents' house, a Leia Ribbon person, and hello to you as well, a Leia Ribbon person. But Danita, does those vines have any names or anything? The thing you're drawing, did you name it?
According to this, it's called a morning glory.
Oh no, I meant did you name it? Are you naming what you're drawing? Kajo, you're getting a "you look gorgeous" compliment from a Leia Ribbon person. And Danita, you're getting a beautiful compliment from.
You, baby.
So, gorgeous is Kajo, and beautiful is Danita. Which is interesting that you did. Why didn't you just say both of them look gorgeous? It's basically.
Because you need to switch up the vocabulary vocabulary here and there.
You're right.
You don't want to just copy and paste compliments.
Yeah, see, because then that's kind of like, oh, so you just be calling anybody that nowadays, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'll need to remember that and apply that.
Use it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do see. We do see it.
Somewhere called restaurant. How has everyone been?
Yeah, everyone in the chat, feel free to tell us how you guys have been too. I've been overly stressed.
Well, yeah.
It's just something that happens with moving.
Like,
What have you been doing to relax?
Wait, what?
What have you been doing to help you relax?
Well, this is me stop. I've been, I guess, taking breaks to eat things. Yeah.
Food and necessary? Okay.
Oh wait, no, I took a break. I take breaks to drink sodas and drink water. And I think that actually does help me relax. Then pump up.
Okay.
it's good.
Also, sometimes getting distracted with playing with things that I own. Alea Ribbon Person, we still love you even though you're not employed. You don't have to be employed. And you're trying to look for a job. But even if you don't find one, we'll still love you.
I hear you, people. What's
Can-
up, Leona?
Thanks for being here over on the YouTube. Keep it PG in the chat. So Danita, what's up with your job situation?
Looking, man. I just feel stuck.
You what?
You know, I just feel stuck. Like, I just feel like I graduated at such a weird time that it's like I did not take the usual route of trying to put my degree to use like right away, just because by the time I graduated, everything was closed, so I couldn't actually get any like real work experience with like my shiny new degree and whatnot. But you know, come from a working class background, like I have to work. Like I don't really have a choice, you know. So I've just picked up other jobs. I have no problem getting my hands dirty and stuff. But now it's like I really want a job in my field, but I have to wait to go back to school now, which kind of sucks.
When you say your field, you mean not art? Or do you mean art?
Anthropology.
Wait, what?
No, for anthropology.
Well, that's a good point. That is a good point. Now, would you ever do an anthropology live stream?
What was it?
Would you ever do an anthropology live stream?
I'm not really too sure what that would look like. I mean, it could look like a lot of things, like you're like explaining like evolutionary biology and stuff.
They have educational live streams. So
That is true.
you just put yourself in the education, you know, kind of like how when I was asked to give feedback on your live stream, you sent me a message saying you were surprised that I didn't say your live stream was educational. And after you said that, I said to myself, she could do an educational live stream if she wants to, but she's getting flagged for being, you know, inappropriate in her live streams. So I don't know if she should do education. I really don't know.
Education might be a little too woke. I'm not sure, but you are right. I could be doing that. I'm just not doing it.
What did you draw, Kajal? What was that you were showing us?
I was trying to answer somebody in my chat, but I didn't want to interrupt. I can't type, so I'm struggling.
Okay,
Do what I know.
the floor is yours.
I distracted you anyway, so I was like, this is stupid. But Potter asked me what I'm eating. It's mangoes, and I dropped my second plate because the AC turned on, which caused my bowl to fall, and my food went flying.
What do you have your AC set to?
Honestly, I get really cold. I have a cold intolerance. So my AC is like usually at 78, 69. It's not very low at night. But during the day, it has to go lower because of the heat.
Yeah. You don't want to cook yourself in your own house, so keep it as low as you can.
Overheating makes me irritable, to be honest.
I hear you.
You know what I've always wanted to do? Live in a cold climate. Just for a little while.
Like how cold? Like where?
Like just colder than here. Just colder than it getting up to like 100 degrees.
Denver's nice.
Or like living by the ocean is surprisingly cold. It's very cold. It's the wind.
It's cooler down there for sure.
Yeah.
We both should go to the ocean. Danny and Benjamin.
Do you need to go to the ocean, Danita?
What's up?
Do you need to go to the ocean? Or is it a want
Yeah,
to?
like pretty regularly. When I had a car, I would go pretty regularly.
Oh yeah, you still don't have a car.
Yeah, I'm kind of in my flop era, to be honest.
Would you-
That is like-
Would you ever?
I can only go up from here, so.
Yeah, and then there'll be some downs and then some more ups because nothing ever goes up forever. What goes up
Yeah,
has
it's
to.
just a prolonged down.
Yeah, there's a lot of down happening and a lot of ups.
Yeah, it's all good though. I did get to hang out with my friends on Saturday though, and that was a lot of fun. I had a great time.
Did you drive? Did you get to drive their car?
Hmm?
Did you get to drive their car?
No, they picked me up.
Did you ask to drive? But did you ask to drive?
Did I ask to be picked up?
No, did you ask to drive? Like their car?
Oh, no, I did not. No, I did not. I've driven my friend's car before, but I'm not. I did not feel like doing it this time. You know?
Were you under the influence?
What?
These are just
No.
questions.
Not until later in the evening, for sure.
Oh, okay. So it was that type of night.
It was that type of evening. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, just hanging out with my friends from high school. One of them I've known since middle school, since 7th grade. And then my friend had like a much younger sister who's 7 years old, so we got to like play mermaids. I like flipped her on the on the thing. She was a little shy to like swim, so I was trying to like build her confidence in the water, you know what I mean? And I know my friend does so much for her, so I'm like, you know what, you deserve a little break. Let me bond with my niece, you know?
Okay. Do you think that her swimming skills are getting better?
Oh yeah, she was definitely not as shy and anxious as she was when she first like got in the water, you know? And that's half the battle, you know? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was nice. It was a time. We did a very interesting talk though about like how much money kids should get when they lose their teeth.
Wait, how much what?
So like factoring in inflation, apparently the average is like $5. Some people give their kid like $20 per tooth. Wow.
Wait,
But that's crazy, right?
$20? What?
$20, yeah.
Like giving them $5, it's equivalent to $20. Wait, what did you
So
say?
apparently the national average is about $5, but my friend has heard of some of her sister's other friends that have gotten like $20 for a tooth. And my other friend that I know since 7th grade is also a teacher and said the same thing, that some people give their kids like $10, $15, up to $20 for one tooth.
Okay. That's
Like,
interesting.
is that too much?
I don't know.
With inflation.
Oh, what are we looking at here?
It says don't overthink it.
Yeah, she's right. Don't overthink it, Danita.
Is that like a crystal ball?
Yeah.
Oh,
I love it. Love a good color.
man, this shirt got really dirty. Crap. I am not dressed for my live stream. I'm sorry.
After a long day.
Is anybody else wearing a dirty shirt today? Well, I mean, did you wear the shirt all day? Because then it's dirty. So I guess all of us are wearing dirty shirts today. Yeah, that's us. See, there we go.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do about it?
If you're just tuning in and you're watching here on YouTube or on Twitch, it's a little confusing, but I've got Danita and Kajal in the room on my TikTok live stream as co-hosts. So you can go over to TikTok and watch that live stream over there, or you could just rewatch this one in the future and try to understand what's going on without the full context of who's in the room, because you can't see them, but you can hear them. Ain't that right, guys?
Oh yeah.
See? And Kajal's super enthusiastic right now.
Sorry.
No,
I'm like locked in.
yeah, you lock in on yourself. You do what you need to do.
Are you staying there tonight?
Yeah. Tonight's the night that I can actually sleep in a bed and whatnot. And I should probably remind myself that I'm at my parents' house again. And this morning, because I stayed here last night, this morning, like my grandma's on hospice here, and I was up and about, and a nurse walked into the house, and I was in my boxers walking around, and I really needed to get some pants on. And I will not do that again tomorrow. But when it comes down to me being, in my boxers walking around, I just wasn't thinking. And I was walking around.
I don't know if it's just that I have brothers, but I'm just like, y'all are all the same.
Rookie mistake.
Y'all are all the same.
I mean, I grew up where my sisters would walk around in their underwear too. Basically, like, it's just kind of a thing you do
Yeah.
at your... Or like my niece the other day, we gave her a shirt that's like a woman's small, and she's like 10, so it's a big shirt. She put the shirt on, and then she took her short shorts off and said, "Look, I'm in a dress." And it was a dress, so it was an interesting situation. But also, it reminded me of how, like, we as a family need to stop changing in front of each other sometimes, because there's been times where I've been sitting here and, like, someone opens up a gift, and all of a sudden, they're just changing straight up into that outfit in front of everybody. And I mean, I've done it too, but we really shouldn't be doing that type of stuff anymore. We live in a different time, and we're in our 30s, most of us, our 40s. My sisters are in their 40s. I'm so young in this family. I'm the young one. Isn't that just the best? Anyways, thanks for being here, guys. We're chit-chatting over here, and maybe I said too much. Who knows? Regardless, Kajal, you have a family of girls, right? So changing isn't that big of a deal in like the big room or whatever, right?
No, because my dad works from like 5 a.m. to like the point where he sleeps, so he's not around the house much, and so it's the house full of ladies, so...
What does your dad do?
He owns a gas station.
What type of gas station? Are we talking diesel?
A Valero.
Okay. So just like, they don't have diesel, or do they have diesel?
They do.
No, the Valero, that's a chain. Wait, so your mom helps out with that too?
Yeah, she used to get like groceries and stuff for it, but she works at night at a surgical sterile company where she packages surgeons' equipment for surgeries that happen the next morning, which I think is really cool because like it's almost like a Monsters Inc. situation where they have to like go in like glove up and like if anything happens, they have to go through that cleansing again. Otherwise, alarms go off and like they can't continue because these instruments are quite little used in pediatric things. So they have to be very careful. Their phones go in a certain place, which is wild because one of their coworkers still got his car stolen.
Got his what
other stuff is so well hidden.
Wow. Okay.
It can happen anywhere, I guess.
But I almost think it's someone in the building because it had to be somebody who knew where to go, right?
Yeah, that would make sense.
But yeah, my mom is always working around the clock. I feel bad. She maybe gets like 4 to 6 hours of sleep. And that's like in between taking my grandma, my sister, my other grandma to the hospital. And then during the day, she has to take groceries to the gas station when my dad calls and he's running low. And then she sleeps in between, and then my dad gets home around like 4 p.m. So she has to get back up, make dinner for him, and then eat with the family, and then she gets like a 30-minute nap, and then he's go.
That's intense. That's a crazy schedule to have. But it sounds exciting.
For her.
That does sound like an exciting schedule.
It makes me sad sometimes because we're all growing up, but so are our parents.
Yeah, I mean, watching our parents get old is weird. But also,
They're flying.
yeah, they are bored, definitely. They do way less. But then again, my mom seems to sub in and be a mom again, but to her mom. And I guess we could all experience that, look forward to experiencing that. You know, taking care of our parents like they took care of us. Because age is kind of just like a thing. Or we have to take care of like their legacy. One of the two.
I hear you.
Well, yeah, that's mainly for you, Danita. You only have your pops around, right? So you always are living up to your mom's legacy, making sure that she's involved in some ways, right?
Well, sorry, are you talking to me or talking to Cosmo?
Yeah, I called you Danita. I said,
Oh.
yeah.
I
Plus,
didn't hear that part. I'm really sorry.
it's all right. No, I'm just saying, like, don't you try to keep your mom's legacy in mind and keep her kind of involved, even though she's not around?
Yeah, definitely. It's cause it's like you only have your memories to go off of, you know. So it's all you can really, you know. Cause my siblings ask a lot of stories about my mom because I just happen to spend a lot of time with her, you know. So it is kind of like a good reminder to like when I'm like feeling really lost, like I don't go to my older brother for things, you know. I have to kind of draw upon like, you know, what would my mom say? You know, I feel like I do, in a way, like I do feel closer to her in death, if that makes sense.
That does make sense.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's all I don't know, that's all I can really do. I mean, like, as I get older, I look like her more, which is interesting.
You look like a woman from the 90s?
Hmm?
You look like a woman from like the 80s, 90s? I've seen pictures of your mom.
Apparently, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it. You're you're new age.
Yeah, no, but honestly, I realize, like, how, like, I am very similar to her, for sure, yeah. But, yeah, I don't know, all I can do is, like, you know, keep her memory alive, you know? Just through my actions, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I
And-
must say that I think she'd be very proud of who you are, Danica. You exude this beautiful energy, and I don't want to tell you in person, but I can honestly say, like, there needs to be more people like you in the world.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut this right
I
here
agree.
before I start crying, because I was crying about it earlier, so thank you. Thank you.
I mean it.
Yeah,
I know you do.
I second that.
Thank you.
Now, does anyone want to eat ice cream? Because I'm going to get some ice cream. That's a good way to make us all feel
Great
better,
idea,
too.
but I'm kind of locked
No
in.
ice cream? I'm going to get myself some ice cream. I'm going to step away just for a second.
I say you deserve it.
Oh, thanks.
What's wrong? What's your favorite ice cream with Ado?
That's hard. But
What's one that just makes you feel like which one for you was like summer directional?
Lately, I've been loving the Dippin' Dots like rainbow one. I don't know if it's like I prefer fruity in the summers, but like a good chocolate or a good vanilla. I'm simple when it comes to ice cream. What about you?
I also tend to lean fruity as far as like summer flavors go, but
Rainbow sherbet?
of pistachio ice cream, and that fixed.
Ooh.
I think it fixed a part of me. It was really good.
Was it a gelato place or an ice cream place?
No, it was just like Ben and Jerry's that we picked up before we got to school. And I had some left over of the pint yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
That does sound good.
That's delicious.
If you're watching a live stream on Twitch or on YouTube, I'm going to cut the live streams pretty soon because both those devices are dying. But I'll be live on TikTok only, which I haven't done in a long time. But thanks for watching on these platforms. We're still doing a live stream experience that has co-hosts on TikTok. So feel free to join in over there. But the live stream experiences here on Twitch and on YouTube are going to end in a minute, and I'll thank my moderators in a second. But thanks for being here and being part of it as viewers. And if you want to keep watching, unfortunately, these platforms are going to cut off these live stream experiences for you to be able to rewatch time and time again, regardless. You know, it's always rewatchable. But if you want to continue to watch the live stream, you have to do it on TikTok. Yeah, just cookies and cream. How did you know that? Does it look like I'm eating cookies and cream ice cream?
Honestly, it's hard to tell in a container like that. That's a universal
Container that you're eating out of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've decided I'm going to eat all of it, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to just like scoop it out.
That's the only way to do it. Go big or go home. Well, you're already home, so you gotta go big now.
Yeah, that's very true. And also, in my parents' house, I can always eat all the ice cream. You know?
Yeah.
And I don't have to worry about it because it'll get replaced for me.
Cookies and cream is a good one too. It used to be my favorite growing up.
Wait, what used to be your favorite?
Cookies and cream ice cream.
You know what I was a big fan of? I was a mint chocolate chip person until I was like 20. And now I can't eat it at all.
Really?
I can't eat it at all. If someone tries to give it to me, I'll take like a bite and I'll be good. I don't want to eat it at all. I think I overate it.
Yeah.
Every single time, it's like all I wanted. And then I switched to eating like cookie dough ice cream and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't even really care to try anything else. I was a big 31 flavors guy too. Anybody else? Wait, what was that, Benita? What were you showing us?
A bat.
Wow.
Like a vintage costume, you know?
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide what I want to do for Halloween this year.
Can I decide what you are for Halloween?
Maybe.
It's either yes or
What
no.
did you decide if you did for her?
That maybe
Which,
is a no. Kajal, can you be a bumblebee?
A bumblebee, I'm allergic to them.
Yeah, but can you be one? Or you know what? Here, let's stick with the theme. Can you be a giant garbanzo bean? You can't eat those either, right?
I'm allergic to garbanzo beans.
Yeah. So let's stick to that theme as well. Let's see, can I think of anything else? So you can't be a bumblebee. Wait, are you really allergic to bumblebees?
Yeah, I'm Indian and I'm allergic to Indian food. Imagine that.
Yeah, that is interesting.
I was allergic to chocolate or avocados or like corn.
You're allergic to corn?
No, but imagine if I was.
No, I'm not going to imagine it because then I'm manifesting something that would be terrible for you to have, and I don't want to wish that upon you.
Don't think about it.
Thoughts are powerful. They are.
That's true.
Now, before the live stream experience ends here on YouTube or on Twitch, I got to thank my moderators. These cameras are dying. Here on YouTube, we've got great moderators like Brandon, Liz, Gabby, Peaceful, Kevin, Sarita, Bonita, Janita, Bonita, Juliet, Miranda, Rosanna, Noah, Leo, Dougie, Lauren, Natalia, Jam, Ray the Gatekeeper, and Kajal the Citalita, which is also a voice off camera here on YouTube, and so is that Danito Burrito girl. She's also a voice off camera on the TikTok experience that I'm live streaming on. If you want to continue to watch my live stream, you got to go to TikTok. Thanks for watching me here on YouTube. I'm ending this live stream in just a minute because this camera is about to die. Thanks for being here, and follow me on Instagram. Join that Discord server of mine. Be part of the Discord conversations that are happening after my live stream experiences, and follow me in the places and spaces that I also happen to be in outside of those ones that I've mentioned. There are links provided in this profile for you to be able to follow me in the other spaces and places of the internet. I had fun being here for you. I was here for you if you were here for me. And do come back for another live stream experience tomorrow. And if you were watching here on Twitch, the same applies to you guys all over here. And I want to thank my moderators here on Twitch as well, which are Burrito Diva, Lily, Jam, Ray the Gatekeeper, Kajal, the Man of Things, Space Cheese, Cool known as Mikey Milwaukee, Sarah Sarita, Bonita the Citalita, and Natalia Papaya. Those are my moderators here on Twitch. And that ends the live stream experience here on Twitch. Thanks again for watching. I can't wait to see you next time. Come back tomorrow, and thanks for being part of it. I did have fun with you. Hopefully you had fun with me. I had to end that live stream. These cameras are going to die. But I'm still here on TikTok. Sorry about this, guys. I know I got my guests and my co-hosts in the room, and they're being all polite and whatnot, but now we got to end the live stream over here on YouTube, and ending it